guys, so it's Saturday morning, and yes, I have forgotten to finish what I was supposed to be filming yesterday, which yes, I'm an absolute idiot for it. But yeah, we're going to go on now, as we've just finished the driver's briefing, as now I'm going to go out in about, let's say, we're going about another half an hour's time. I don't think I'm going to put the camera on because this is useless, because we're just putting on some wets and it's drying up, so that'll be useless. So yeah, I'll see you in the second session. See you then. Okay then guys, so we've just done session 1 and that was an absolute mess. We're on slicks and the Oblivion and the Ashby. It was very greasy, and especially that chicane which they put the wall there for no reason. So yeah, we're going to just do that, and then going into the curb off Christmas on the next corner, that rumble strip, I flew over it and it just wrecked my hub. So yeah, that ended my session early, but we're making changes to it now, and we're going to hopefully have the camera on, so see you then. And guys, so we've just done our second practice. Not very useful because I don't have the camera on. We ran out of time because we had to do so many changes. But not really happy about it because we've got really bad acceleration, and we're changing the ride height. We're going to see what we can do. It's just so annoying. So I'll see you hopefully with a camera on this time. See you then. Alright then guys, so Access Karting have had 74 people booked up in the retro TKM classes. So this is a brief look of how everything looks. As you have to take your cart down for a picture. That's me on the grid there. And yeah, I didn't have a lot of time to record everything, so yeah, I'm going to see what I say on Sunday morning. Alright then guys, so it's now Sunday morning as we're about to do the warm-up, as this has to be quick, as yeah, they've also removed the wall at chicane, so that's really good. So we're going to see how that is, and probably see you after the next session. See you. Alright then guys, so that was pretty positive what I was saying about the chicane. Is that. So we're going to go straight into heat 1, and yes, the camera was angled just a little bit down, but it ain't worst case, and it's fixed later on. Right then guys, so we're going to turn 1. We just get chopped up a bit into Oblivion as we almost make some contact there. We're going to see what we do as this slipstream is very powerful. Look how much we get. Go straight through onto Christmas. Now we're going into Christmas in 4th place. As now we're catching up to 38. So yeah, we're going to see what happens here as we see now we gain. He has a bit of a snap when he exit, this that. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do is just move. Then we're going to have another one in, but we're realistically that's too far back. So now we're going to see on the outside curve, seeing what we can do is he knows we're there, so he's probably going to defend his balls off for us. Alright then, so we had a bit of a snap on the exit there, just giving us a bit of a slight advantage going into Oblivion. And then the 52, who was the fastest on the day by an absolute mile, gets past us, and I don't want to fight him because maybe he could help us get through 38. And then we go on the inside to have a look, but then it's so annoying like being just that inch further back. Like if we were within an extra 10 for the 52, we just snuck a bit. But he's missed the apex by an absolute mile, as we're going to see as we try. But there's just a bit of rubbing there going into the last chicane. Now he's hooking onto his bumper and telling him to get a move on. So we're going to see what we're doing for Oblivion. We're seeing what we can do as he ran a little bit wide. Oh, he went alright. But now we're going to see what we can do as he's defending. We're going to go for the conventional line, trying to. But now we skipped ahead into Oblivion's. We're just touching his outside. So now he runs a bit wider than us. So now we have to run on him, going alongside into Christmas. So we're absolutely alongside him now. We're going to see what we can do as he just has an initial outbreak, but he runs wide. Yeah, that was alright there, so we're going to see what we can do is hopefully catch up the pack, so we can see how that goes. Alright then, so we go through the chicane, as going to see it as, oh no, the chains went. As you can see, I'm obviously not very happy, and can't believe it. Can't believe it. So yeah, DNF, Heat 1. That is horrid. So yes, the car gets carried off yeah. So that, guys, is obviously not the best way how we want to start the day, but we need to have a look going forward and see what happens. Alright then, guys, so for Heat 2 we're starting on pole positions. We're going to see what we can do, and we've got the inside for Oblivion. That is a very good thing, but I've noticed my airbox isn't on right, so I'm not going to have any top end power. So yeah, we go for Oblivion here, trying to think what we can do, and I know this will be a very, very hard race. And then before you know it, the 52's already on us, so we're going to see what we can do is hopefully drag on with him to see if he's, and the setup on the front end is just not adding. We're just lacking something, as yeah, I'm just messing up there, and I don't know what's wrong. There's something wrong, there's something lacking. So yeah, we have a bit of snap then going on to straight, so just hit that curve at an angle. As yeah, we're definitely lacking out on something. It's so annoying. And the damage has already been done. He's already got a 3-second gap there, so at this point it's just about managing P2. But then guys, get into the boot, you can see again as now we have the 116 on us. And then this will be very interesting. So look onto the main straight just before Oblivion, how much they pull on us. Like, watch it now, look. That's a good 4 tenths, probably about a tenth and a half. The airbox, maybe 3.5 tenths in an engine advantage, I'm not sure. So yeah, and you can already see it pulled out almost a second already as the damage is done. Right then, guys, so into Christmas, so you see they've pulled a massive gap. I'm going to see it for different lines, and oh no, the chain again. That's so annoying. So yeah, guys, so annoying, so annoying. Let's see how we can fight back now. Now for the third heat, we're starting down in P11, so we're going to see how much we can make a comeback. Now we're starting on the outside here, has been looking for space, but then, oh, there's just a bit of contact that blocks us a bit, and there's just so annoying as the 52's already alongside us and ahead. So we're going to see what we can do as we're in this slipstream now, going into Christmas. We're going to see around his outside a bit, just having a nimble. As now the 67's there in our way, and we always make some contacts, but we can hang around the outside. So now we're going down the inside of the 52, and then the 38, yeah, just. And then we're going to see what we can do is he's still alongside us, so now he just, a bit of a switch, is now going to go and have a look, but we're just a bit too far back. This is what I'm saying, that I'm always that far back. So yeah, we need to try and fix this immediately, man. Now I have the 34 on us as he's just in for a bit of a dive and forcing him where I can, the most aggressive as I can, and I'm telling him, just come on, go with me, come on. But then he just doesn't want to do what I say, so he just goes on the inside into oblivion. And I'm like, at this point, I might just need to go with him and hope for the best. But yeah, we're definitely lacking something else. It's either the setup, driving, or the engine. We're not sure, as the 52's back on us. So yeah, this is really annoying. Well, at least my chain hasn't snapped yet, but we're just trying to see what we can do at this point. Because this Cosmo, the 38, is just very much holding us up. Now the 34's on him, as now he runs a bit wide. As now we have an absolute run on him. We can try and go around the outside for the boot, then we can just get chopped off. That was a very good opportunity to maybe gain a place or two around the outside of the boot. We just get blocked off as we made a bit of contact, as this is just so annoying as our race is just getting held. Now he sees us behind here, we're going to see what we can do going into oblivion. We have a bit of a better line, but we're seeing what we can do. As we have a really good run going into Christmas. We're going to try and attack him on going into the inside of Christmas. But yeah, he outbrakes himself again and runs wide. So yeah, now we're catching up to the number 12 in the pink suit here. We're using all the curve through the boot, trying to set ourselves up hard as we can to get a very ideal line. So now we go through the chicane, just miss the apex a bit, which is definitely not ideal. So now they know we're behind here. We're just trying to hook onto the bumper of them, and then we just take a better line. They overshoot it a little bit, have a bit of a snap. Now we're alongside again, going down into Christmas. So we're going to see what happens, but they just out-drag us for some reason, what I said about the engine. They absolutely outbrake themselves and run almost onto the grass. But still, yeah, we were losing a bit by too much. I don't know at this point. Which is lacking, but now we're on number 4 already. So we're going to see what we can do is trying to make damage limitation the worst damage in this race. So now he knows we're behind us into the boot, so we're going to see what we can do again with all the setting up. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do as we just have a look at him be almost crushed, but yeah. We're just setting ourselves up here. Now we bounce it a bit over the curb. Then we have a good run on him, he knows we're there. I'll give him a bit of a thump to get him moving, because I don't want to lift off or anything. So now we're going to go around him as he defends into Christmas. He's given another bit of a bump draft here. Going around the outside, maybe for a potential switchback. It's worked, but then we're just getting dragged out too wide and he just blocks us. But now that's affected his line, as now we're going down the inside into the hairpin and see what we can do. So yeah guys, the damage has been done in this race, but now we're heading through the chicane and seeing what we can do as we're going to go straight down, and it's a bonus that we finished, but still quite disappointing now. We had so many issues in that race. So yeah guys, we're just lost at this point. We don't know how it works at this point. We just lost. It's so annoying. So yeah, we're going to have a look now as we're just about to start the finals. We're starting down in a lonely P14. So yeah, the damage has been done already. We've lost 40 points almost in the championship. So now we're going to have a go here. As now we just bump starting it. As, yeah, there's number 8 has some issues starting, but now we don't care about the number 8. We just want to get into position. So yeah, now we're just catching up to the pack to get into position, as we had a bit of a slow start there, as we're just doing what we can. So yeah, we're just catching up to the pack. So now we go through the last corners, number 8 has catch back up. So now we, so now we're just getting swamped already before the race starts. And yeah, a bit of contact there. So yeah, now we have Devon and Logan up our inside, and it's number 68. So yeah, Now see what we do. Because now we have a go on the outside of number 68. We hang it around the outside into Christmas corner. Obviously Devon and number 8, we're trying to attack them already. As you go down the inside of the number 8, as I've seen what we can do on depth potentially is we're going to have a look, set ourselves up potentially for the, after the first bit for the double left. We get a good switch on him. As now we're going into the double left and, oh no. Our luck again. Yeah, so we jump out the car, just doing what we can. Yeah, dragging it. I'm telling everyone to come. Yeah, as at this point our luck is just gone. Oh man. So yeah, at this point we're already 3/4 of lap down. The lap down already, like 5 seconds off being lapped. And at this point I'm down in P21. P21. That's dreaded. So yeah guys, I can't believe it. Our luck in this has been absolutely shattered from 0. We had a good start, but still it's horrendous. And then Jack Scott has an issue there. So yeah, at this point we're up in P19 or something after the Jack had some issues. I don't know what it was. It might have been an issue. I'm not sure, but we're P19 right now. So yeah, we want to attack hard as we can, but without overdriving, because overdriving, you think you're going like way quicker, but yeah, you just have all these stupid slides. As you see, we just had nothing. There's something wrong. It might be setup, might be me, I'm not sure. There's something wrong. So yeah, now we're catching up to the number 10 here. So now we're going to see what we can do. We have a way better line through here. Just get right behind and just get on alongside, going on to the outside of Oblivion. So yeah, we go around the outside into Oblivion, which is definitely way better. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do is now we're going to attack hard as we can. As Jack Scott's got back going. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do as we attack hard as we can. We're just caught up to the back of him, and now we're going to see what we can do. And this is not the position because we're stuck behind. He didn't get started for 2 laps, so he's a lap down behind us already. We're a bit too far back into Christmas, which is definitely not what we want. Now he has a bit of a snap there. We're trying to hook onto him, see where all the opportunities are. Yeah, we just have a silly snapper oversteer. It's so annoying. So we have a decent exit, but he had a decent exit, so yeah, we're just trying to see what we can do at this point. But now I sense an opportunity as we have a bunch of back markers behind us. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do. We're just tapping him, but then Jack gets blocked by this 55 here, who's going a lot slower. And then we're catching up to all these slower ones, and we just, yeah, we've lost a lot of time by that. Something Eric waves us through, thanks Eric, and then there's 57, I just have to dive bomb into Christmas. And then at this point, I sent Seb the 52, yeah, half a second almost. Yeah, about 4-5 attempts on everyone the whole day he was doing quicker laps of the series. So yeah, I could just sense him coming slowly behind us. But now, oh, we almost whacked Logan there. We go and overtake the 57, and now we give Devon accidentally a bit of a punt on the exit, so he just had a way better exit. So now I just see Seb here and I just let him go, 'cause there's no point. Because yeah, we just let him through and just see if there's anything that we can find, a bit of a lap time behind him. But yeah, you can just see how quickly that car rotates compared to ours. Ours is just an understeer everywhere, and he has like such a point front end, like it's with him, and I'm just wrestling it more than being with it. Like yeah, I've had times of me being more with it than fighting it, but still, it looks like he's having no fight with it. It's like it's his best friend at the heart. That's how he's with it. He just knows how to drive it way better than me. So yeah, now we're just catching up a bit here. So these drivers now, that's the 55, I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, that's 55. I'm going to see what we can do going into the boot. As now he runs quite a bit wide. So now we have a good switch on him. As we just have to back out, and it's so annoying. But now we have a switch back on him around the exits. Yeah, lap is now 3 laps behind us. So luckily that time it weren't that much in the way. But yeah, I see another pack for position. At this point I'm down in about P12, P11. So yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. And yeah. Now Seth's just right behind it, and I am giving you a warning. My camera dies, and this is the second to last lap, and only just past this pack of 4 cars. So yeah, that's when the camera went, guys. So yeah, if I charged it for about another 2 minutes, it would have been to the end. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video, and see you later. Bye.